Okay, what we have here is a 1981 Chevy Camaro Z28. 1981 was the last year of this particular body style, known as the second generation, and then after that they went to that body style over there. That car is also for sale. That's a 1990 IROC Z tune port induction 305 convertible with a with an automatic transmission. That's a whole nother video, but I'm sure someone's going to ask about it. That car will be north of 15 grand, but we haven't priced it yet. All right, back to this one. 1981 Z28. This has got the LM1 350 cubic inch motor with the 350 turbo transmission. Out of all the Camaros in 1981, only 1,800 of them were yellow, the lowest production of all the colors. Out of those, only roughly 25% had the 350 motor in them. And out of those, we don't know exactly how many were T-tops, but when you run the numbers, it looks like there were around 250 1981 350 cubic inch yellow cars with T-tops. It's a pretty rare car. So I'll give you a visual walk around, and we'll start it up. This is a survivor. This is an unrestored car. It's been in the same family. The father bought it. He passed away. The son bought it. I bought it from the son, but it is still in that family's name. I never titled this car in my name, so you would technically be buying it from the original family. It was purchased brand new in Fort Hood, Texas. So it's been in Texas and California its entire life. It's got 94,000 miles on it, and it's always been garaged up until the last week. It's been sitting in my driveway. It's always been indoors, and you'll be able to tell because when we get to the interior, you'll see that it is not all beaten to crap by the sun. The exterior, it's all original, so I didn't even bother washing it because it ain't gonna look any better washed and buffed and waxed out. You know, it's 30-year-old, 40-year-old paint. So let's take a closer look. Okay, so 81Zs came with this ground effect. The faux, that's not really a functional side vent. It's not functional that I know of anyway. Side vent in the front fenders. As I said, the ground effects in the front and rear. This is an actual functional air induction hood. When you stomp on the gas pedal, it creates enough vacuum to actually open that. Let me show you again. There's a flap right there. That flap actually opens and it pulls in cold air from the cowl. Like I said, almost everything on this car is original. Of course, the battery's been changed. Things like the shocks, I'm sure, have been replaced. Maybe an alternator here or there. But you can see it's got the original AC compressor. And I would guess that more than 95% of everything here is original. Look closely. There's spider cracking in the polypropylene pieces. Easily fixed when you repaint this car. Maybe you don't ever repaint it. Some people like to leave these survivors in their original condition. The body is basically straight as an arrow. These are the hard to find 15-inch Honeycomb wheels. They made these in 14s for Monte Carlo. Never made them in 16s that I know of. Most of the Z28s did not come with the Honeycomb wheels. Now there is one panel dent in this car. It's in this door. It's right there. It's creased. Wouldn't be super hard to fix. Okay. As I said, it's a T-top car. There isn't a speck of rust on this car. Like I said, it's a Texas and California car its whole life. It's been indoors. I mean, there's paint chips like that, but that's, I don't call that rust. Certainly not rust. Oh, I just discovered broken taillight. Okay, didn't see that before. Yeah, it's got a trailer hitch on it. That's what they did in the 80s. Original spare tire, jack, T-top cover, original carpet in the trunk. Deck lid's all good. I took the one T-top off to show you a little easier what the inside looks like. There are some flaws in the door panels. There's one right there and another one on the same spot on the other side. And then there's this tear in the seat, but this is an all original interior. You can get these seat covers and these door panels. The hard part to get is the steering wheel and the dash pad, and they are absolutely perfect on this car, and that's why you can tell this car was always indoors. Even the consoles, the cover on it, they usually split open. Original carpet. It's got some wear through, but you can get these carpets. Sill plates are hard to find. Okay, we do have power windows, but manual locks on this car. I'm going to start it up here in a second. I'm not going to drive it, but I'm going to start it. I have not started this car in 4 days. So let's see how easy it starts. It is a carbureted car, but it is a computer controlled carburetor. It's the first of the computer controlled cars. So it is a little cold-blooded. It'll take a few seconds for it to warm up and run smooth. Ready? Here we go. As far as I know, and as